Shalom. To start this lesson, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the sincere brothers pushing truth and all true sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently, and also shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe. All right. I'm the brother Award Bun Lawyer. Shalom to you all. I'm the brother Award Bun Lawyer from the GMS Miami, the Heralds of Yahweh Shai Camp. And I come back with another lesson. And what I want to go into in this lesson is Stockholm Syndrome. All right. And this lesson came about having a conversation with the brother Rawai, the brother that I do, the brother that me and him have the series, A Message for His Young Brothers. We was on the phone earlier and we were just chopping it up. And I was telling him about this Jake at my job, how he left the job that he used to work at, which was with me and a few other guys. He left that job, which was a very laborious job. He left that job to go back to his other job, which was, I believe it wasn't so laborious as a job that we, at a job as a job I work at. So he left there, okay? It was less strain on the body, and it was less laborious. It's less laborious, okay? He left the job, but he still told our boss, that I guess he'll come in on his off days. They just came to my spirit. I was like, man, Stockholm Syndrome, Jeremiah 2:14, is Israel homeborn slave? And that's our people, man. Our people are so destroyed. Our people have been destroyed so badly, been beaten so badly, mistreated so badly, abused so badly to the point that they don't want to lose. They've been abused. They've been beaten down. They've been abused by Esau, being down by Esau. Esau talk shit to our people, put our people at the bottom, and etc. But our people still can't see a life without him. Okay? Our people still can't see a life without him. And going back to the guy that I used to work with, the job that he's working at now, he's in a better position than when he was working with us. But he still told the boss, on my off days I'm gonna come. Which our boss is a cracker. He said, man, on my off days I'm gonna come and I'm gonna work. And mind you, brothers, like I said, my job is laborious. Our boss, he will slave you. He is the slave master. Okay? He will slave you from the AM to the PM, from before the sun come up to when the sun sets. He will slave you. But Jake right there is an example of Stockholm Syndrome. Like, hey, I got a better job, it's way better, but I just love my master so much. I can't see my life. I can't see myself without him. And that's majority of our people. Okay? They're destroyed to the point that they don't see a life without Esau. That's why a lot of our people, certain of our people, well, a lot of them really, when you tell them about, we all done heard, or seen, or experienced ourselves. Okay, how you'll be telling somebody about the word out on the highways and byways, or on your own time. We all done seen it. We all done heard it. We all done witnessed it. Okay, you'll be telling somebody about the truth. They get it. But once you tell them that the so-called white man, which are the Edomites, they're going into slavery, Jacob be like, oh, you lost me there. Or what? The so-called white man? Nah, God love everybody. The so-called white man, nah, man. I want him in the kingdom with me. But this is the man that he's still oppressing you. Even though you don't physically have chains and yokes of iron on you, not physically, but you still in captivity, still oppressed. He wearing you out. You barely making any money. He's taking your money. He's paying you every 2 weeks, every other week, bi-weekly, which really you're supposed to get paid every day that you work according to the scriptures. He's just abusing you, misusing you. But Jake does not see a life without this man. The scriptures say that, which I got in that Isaiah 30, they trust in oppression and perverseness and stay there on. They love going through hell. They love they form the love with their oppressor. The man that abused them, they formed a love and a bond with him. Okay? To the point that they can't let him go. Okay? Let me get right into it. I ain't trying to talk too much. This is Stockholm Syndrome in the Google. There's an AI overview. It says Stockholm Syndrome is a psychological condition that occurs when a victim of abuse or captivity, uh, Slakia, or captivity develops a bond with their oppressor or captor. So Stockholm syndrome is one that is a psychological condition. It's a mental thing. Which when you go into the word psychological is like mental. It's really it's in your head. It's in your brain. Okay, your heart, your lob. Okay, it's a condition. It's a disease that occurs when a victim of abuse or captivity develops a bond with their accuser or captor. So it's like when you build a bond, a love with your abuser or captor. He done beat your ass so bad. Your name is not not Conte Kente. Your name is Toby. He done beat you. He done beat you so bad. He done beat his ways into you. He done beat the Lord's ways out of you and beat his ways in you. He done raped, robbed, and murdered our people. He done did so much to us. And Jake done seen it and witnessed it, but they're so fucked up. This disease is so strong, because really it's a disease. This disease is so strong, this condition is so strong that they have. Esau done did everything he did, but this disease, this condition is so bad. It's like, hey, it's nothing about it. I love him. I don't see a life without him. Like you have in the world with dealing with Jake, you'll have that one girl. Yeah, this guy, he does me so bad. He doesn't take care of me. He don't do this, he don't do that. But I love him though. I'm never gonna stop dealing with him. That's how our people, that's how majority of our people move for this devil. That's how they get down for him. That's how they feel about him. Okay, the so-called white man. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Right. Jake is a slave, man. Jake is a slave. Jake is a slave mentally. And you see it in our people. They're a slave mentally. Okay. They don't see a life without Esau, man. They don't see a life with them on the top. They're a slave. They see a life only with Esau ruling over them. They're happy with princes being I was gonna say in the book of Ecclesiastes. Let me get it. This is the book of yeah, no, it's not princes, it's prince. I think it's prince. Give me a second. No. Oh no. Princes. It might be princes though. Sometimes with a blue letter, I believe you gotta be very like it gotta be word for word. Where is it? Slovakia. Let me see. This is the book of. Damn, man. I'm gonna just put ground prince. Damn. I gotta get it now. I gotta delete that Y. I gotta get it now. It's gotta be it. Damn. Hold on, brothers. Watch I put it in my phone. It really be the blue letter sometimes, man. Let me see. Let me see. Slocky, let me see. Uh, See, it be the blue letter, brothers. It be the blue letter, because the word princess was in that verse that I'm looking for. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 7. Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Right. So, and that's what you see right now. Esau is ruling, and we at the bottom. But our people are okay with that. And why are they so okay with that? Because they are, and it's a question that's being asked, and the answer is yes. Jeremiah 2 and 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? This man is a slave. Yes. And he's okay with being a slave. He's okay with being at the bottom and the so-called white man being at the top. Majority of our people are okay with that. Majority of our people don't want the kingdom. They don't want us to be on top. They don't want Esau in chains. Our people rather go into captivity. Believe it or not, our people rather go into captivity and be in chains again. Okay? Hey, they just want Esau to rule over them. Our people are okay with being in captivity, because right now we're in captivity. Yeah, we don't physically have chains on us, but we are in captivity. Our people are okay with this. They want this to continue. They want this kingdom to continue. They want Esau to continue to keep ruling over them. Our people are slaves. They're servants. They don't want to be kings. They don't want to return back to their first estate, which is being the head and not the tail. They want to be the tail while Esau's the head. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 1. Arise, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh is risen upon thee. Verse 2. For behold, the darkness. It's like I'm going to read verse 1 again. Isaiah 60 and 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the reason why I brought this out is because it says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. Our people are in darkness. Okay, they're in darkness. Majority of our people are in darkness. They're in darkness. They don't see what's going on. They're not in the light. They're okay with being in the darkness. Okay, they're in gross darkness. Okay, and what is an example? Okay, of them being in gross darkness. What is one example? Them being okay with Esau being over them and ruling over them. They're okay with that. That's an example of them in gross darkness, them being okay with Esau ruling over them and oppressing them. Ruling over them and oppressing them, and they don't have it in mind of, man, Lord willing, this changes and I can rule over this. I can rule over this man because how much he done oppress me. No. They're in gross darkness. They're like, shit, this man oppressed me years and time after time after time. He killed my people. He abused me. There's history about it. He's still doing things against my people to harm my people and so on and so forth. And it's okay. I love him. I'm never going to stop loving him. Nobody's going to separate me and Esau's love. Our people are in gross darkness. This is bad. The darkness is heavy. What are y'all about Shem out? Shy that we're not in darkness anymore, but we're in the light. Okay? The light is shining upon us. The light, we have the light. Okay? This let me grab. Yeah, that was it. Next scripture, Isaiah 30:8. Now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. So that's talking about our people, the Israelites. We say to the seer, see not into the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And what is one thing they want to hear from us? We're going to be joint heirs. Well, Esau's going to be joint heirs. Us and Esau, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahushua. We're going to rule with Yahushua. He's going to share his kingdom with Israel and with Esau. That's what our people want to hear. 11. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord, wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. So our people, which really the point I wanted, is verse 12. They trust in oppression and perverseness. They trust in oppression and perverseness. Our people love to be oppressed. They love to be oppressed. Okay? They love it so much that they trust in it. All right? They trust in it and they stay there on. They ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I'm standing on business. Like, damn, you love Esau that much? You love, you okay with this man? You okay with everything this man done did to you? Time after time, in slavery, after slavery, what he's doing to you now, what he wants to do to you in the future? You okay with this, man? You want to keep ruling? You want to continue to keep being under it? And guess what Jake will say? Yes. Jake rather Esau than Yahushua. Okay? That's why I tell you the book of Luke, I believe Luke 19:27, whoever will that I will I'm trying to say it. I know I'm gonna probably butcher it, but basically it goes, whoever that will not want Yahushua to reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me, man. A lot of niggas gonna get put to death because they chose Esau. That's just what it is. And the same man that you choose, at the end of the day, you know he's gonna stab you in your back, right? Eventually he's gonna stab you in your back like he always does. Eventually he's gonna leave you for dead like he always does. That's why the scriptures tell you never trust thy enemy, which I have next. Okay? But hey, Jake, your judgment is gonna come suddenly, like it said in verse 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. So your judgment gonna come suddenly when you least expect it. Since you want to love Esau so much, Jake. All right. Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Sirach 12, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So the Bible tells you plainly to never trust your enemy, which our enemy is a so-called white man. That's our number one enemy. All right. Going back to Psalm 83 to prove that point. The tabernacle of Edom. That's our number one enemy, the Edomites. And the scriptures tell you to never trust your enemy. And our number one enemy is Esau, Edom, the Edomites, which they're not white. That's a so-called white man. Is actually red. That people, they're red. Okay. Their blood shows forth through their skin. Scripture say you tell us not to trust him. Verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. So though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed of him. Still watch him. It, this right here is putting our people on game. Don't trust this guy by any means. Do not trust this guy. No matter how he comes to you, don't trust him. This guy is a serpent. Okay? Set him not by thee, he hath least when he hath overthrown thee, overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou thou at the last remember my words and be pricked where therewith. So hey man, this guy he'll try to take his spot. He'll try to take his spot, man. He'll try to take his spot. If you want your spot, he'll take his spot. If he sees you in a position and he wants that position, he'll try to be your friend. Hey, buddy. Hey, this, that, and third. Get you close and then stab you in your back and take your position. Look what he did to look what he did to Gad. Look what he did to Gad, man. Okay. Verse 13. Who will pity a charmer when that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? Right? You're not gonna pity someone that was playing with a snake and got bit. You ain't gonna pity him. All right. It says, "Who will pity a charmer that has been with a serpent, or are any such as come nigh wild beasts?" You come near a fucking wild beast, try to pet it, and he bites you. You think somebody gonna pity you? You know damn well you're not supposed to be coming near it. You playing with a serpent, it bites you. You know damn well you're not supposed to be playing with a serpent. Time after time, this man has showed that he is not to be trusted and he's not your friend, but you keep trusting in him. Eventually, he's gonna stab you in your back again, and nobody's gonna pity you. Okay? Nobody is. We're not. The Lord ain't, because the Lord sent his prophets out to put you on game about your lover. Let you know that this man ain't, this not your lover, this not your friend. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that's your true lover. You're supposed to love them, not this man. This man no good for you. This man will get you killed. This man will kill you. But our people said, nah, I love him. No matter what, I love him and I ain't going nowhere. I ain't leaving from by I'm not leaving from by his side. 14. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. He will take your spot. This guy's the devil. Verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied. He will not be satisfied with blood. So you gotta watch out for this, man. Going back to verse 10, never trust thy enemy. But our people are so messed up in the head that they're trusting in their enemy and trusting in the oppression, and they're staying there on that Stockholm Syndrome. They love their enemy unto death. uh, verse 17. If adversary, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. So if you're going through something, he's gonna be there first. He wants to see your fall. He wants to see your end. He's not there to help you out. No, you want to see, yes, let me see what happens. Hopefully he gets judged. Hopefully he dies. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He's just pretend to help you. He really doesn't care about you. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. Can't trust this man. Okay, can't trust this man. This man's two faced. He's a two-faced man. All right, he will change his countenance, man. He's two-faced. Can't trust this guy. Okay, but our people love him. Love him. They won't stop caring for him till till the end. These people are majority of our people, which are people, the Israelites. If I didn't say this already, which I don't think I did, the Israelites consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Majority of them, 2/3 of them, which is the majority, they love this devil, and they're gonna love him to the end. While the nuke's coming down, a nigga about to get hit with a nuke. He's still gonna be loving his enemy. Okay, still gonna love his enemy. Just certain people just can't get it. Isaiah, I believe that's Isaiah, the 6th chapter. To the land be desolate. Certain people just can't get it. Certain of our people, which majority of them just can't get it. They ain't gonna get it till they never gonna get it. They never gonna get it. They gonna just gonna have to come back in the kingdom in the right mind. That's it. They're gonna die with the mindset of this man's. I love this man, and that's just what it is. Okay, even though he's about to show his true horns, he's about to come down with great wrath. But our people still gonna try to be on his side, even though he's going to oppress and harm our people. They're still gonna hold on to him. But it really is to their downfall, because that judgment is gonna come suddenly, like we read in Isaiah 30. It's gonna come suddenly, least when you least expect it, because you want to trust in this devil so much, and trust in his ways, and just love him so much. After this man done raped, robbed, murdered your people, go watch the slavery movies. Okay, have you ever heard about alligator bait, using so-called black babies to feed them to alligators, giving the black babies to the alligators? Okay, have you ever heard about butt breaking? All right, have you ever heard about how they used to cut our the men's rods off in front of people? I believe, yeah, we used to cut our men's rods off. All right, in front of our people. And there's more things. They used to cut our women's stomachs open just to see the gender, because they made a bet about crackers made a bet about what baby was gonna come out, if it was gonna be a boy or a girl. Then at the end, just throw the baby away. And there's more things. I'm just scraping the surface, a little bit of the surface. But guess what? Our people know these different things. These things don't. You don't need to go to the library to learn about these things. You can look this shit up on TikTok or YouTube and stuff like that. It's easily accessible. It's worldwide. It's out there, I should say, and our people know about it. They know what this man done did to our people in the past, what he done did to our people in these times, what he's trying to do to our people. Okay, he wants to make us. He wants to make our people into cyborgs. He wants us to be cyborgs, half man, half robot. But our people know about all these things that I mentioned, They know about it, all of it, and what's their mindset, and what's their mindset, and what's their mindset. It is what it is. That's the past. People change. I love him. Well, hey, you gonna need to deal with the Lord. Okay, you're gonna need to deal with the Lord. All right, but really, it's just that Stockholm syndrome, man. That disease is eventually about to be put down, man. Okay, but that disease gets put down once Jake ass get put down, man, by that fire. But Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna end off by giving all praises and glory to Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, a salutation to sincere brothers, pushing the truth and all due sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, the Jali. And shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe as well. Shalom to you all. Till next time, shalom.